God has blessed me in so many ways, in perfect weather. I think it's the best weather in the world. I'm thankful that I've had to really work hard to get here, and my talent hasn't taken me the whole way.
Along the way, San Diego Padres' Mark Melancon has played 13 seasons with 8 different teams. The 4-time All-Star closer enters the 9th inning to hold the lead and secure a win.
People will say you're a control pitcher that uses his knowledge to know the strike zone well.
That's a nice way of saying I don't throw that hard, so that's all right. Everybody wants to throw 100 miles an hour, but I think that masks a lot of details. Unfortunately, I don't have 100 miles an hour, so I have to be better at the details. A lot of times when you have so much talent, you overlook those little things.
Attention to detail provides Mark with a broader perspective, serving him in bigger challenges personally and professionally.
Pandemic, what did you learn about yourself and your family?
Time itself is so valuable. Our kids grow up so fast. I have 3 young ones, and a year ago, we started this thing, and now we're coming out of it, but I'm so thankful in how we've gotten to grow together as opposed to being separated in our own lives. The whole time aspect has really hit me hard in a good way.
What is your go-to pitching?
Cutter, curveball are my 2 go-to pitches. My cutter is basically a little bit offset 4-seam fastball. My curveball is a knuckle curve. I just rest my finger on top and pull down like a hammer.
So when you're in the bullpen, as the game progresses, how do you deal with the timing mentally and the rhythm as it approaches?
I have checkpoints throughout the game. I know in the 3rd inning, I got to have this stuff done. When it gets to the 5th, I'm in this situation. And the 7th, I know mentally, physically, I got to be here. And then the 8th, and then I'm rolling.
You're kind of flying on standby, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are there moments when you are out there of companionship with him in the moment of your pitching?
All the time. Yeah, oh yeah. It's usually when the bases are loaded or, 2nd, 3rd, no outs. I just have left it up to him and said, you know what, whatever happens here, I know that you're going to be with me, and I'm going to give it all I have here, but whatever happens, I know it's going to be for the best. Kind of the stress just goes away from you at that point. Having somebody like the Lord out there is pretty nice.
So the focused finality of a closer, what's your mindset when you step on that mound?
Hard to explain, but the tunnel vision that you have when you're out there is really cool. You can't really match it anywhere else. It truly is tunnel vision. Focus level is off the charts. It's pretty unique in that way.
Strike thrower, thrill seeker. That's how you're known. Walking with cheetahs, diving with great whites. So is there one that you've got in the back of your mind that's next?
Ski the Swiss Alps. I'm looking forward to doing that at some point. I've skydived and rode bikes down the world's most dangerous road in Bolivia, and all those things have been really thrill-seeking, but I'm looking forward to spending some of these things with my kids as well as my wife. Skiing down the Swiss Alps would be a blast.
Mark has reinvented himself over the course of his career, similar to the ongoing transformation of his faith.
Just like your walk with Christ, it's changing, it's growing, it's becoming more mature. I feel like that with each team, that you learn a little bit about each person, and I feel like that with God, it's growing with time. And the more He puts me in different situations, the more I grow with Him.
What's most misunderstood about the Christ that we follow?
That we have to do something to receive Him, something external, some good deed. I feel like it's such a false narrative. I think what helped me the most is when I had kids, I realized that, boy, I'm going to love them unconditionally. And I know that He only does that so much more than we do with our kids. So I can't imagine His love for us.